Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm Dgray and today we will set up our iron smelting so we can get this entire process started again. We are lacking it quite a bit since, not the iron that is, but the titanium. And before we start to use things, it won't activate. So let's just do the easy thing, and that is setting up iron first. As we saw last episode, I just cut off the supply right here because I wanted all our iron to go to steel to start to empty this out, and that is what I'm doing at the moment. So the easy way to do it is pretty much just stealing the setup from right here. So if we just take this part to here, all the way down here, and then change this into to iron, everything should start to work without much issues. And as always, remember to change these. Having one of those delivering the wrong thing for the network is a bit annoying. But it should start to deliver everything at the moment, and we can just leave it while it gets built. As you can see, we have our 4 cells almost hooked up now. We do have more oil we can take if needed. But for now, I think we'll just leave it here, because we are quite good on oil, if I'm not mistaken. These are filling up, and we can't use all the things we are producing. Yeah, so that is fine. Our science is going strong as well. We will be able to, what's it called? Start some of these very soon. And get one of the last sciences we need. Let's just resource that. So that is good. So this is being built. Before I'll leave this to do whatever it is it does, I'll just change this into iron. Let's just do that and change all these into the same one. So I don't have to worry about this in the future. And here we are. And that is our iron smelting setup. I know I talked about doing the steel at the same time, but I think that can wait for a little bit since we are making it someplace. And I just kind of want this to get made before we do anything else. So what is it we should work towards? This will activate our titanium, which is needed for the science. So yeah, we'll just let this build while we look at the next thing. So we have all our science up and running. After low density structures, we'll go into utility science. I think that's what it's called. Is that correct? Utility science. And then we can continue on from there. We should probably also get the modular 3, so we can get the last productivity module and save ourselves a ton of time. And we are quite close to getting to logistic systems as well. But I think I won't use it for this Let's Play. I love what we're doing with our trains and getting robots to do the heavy lifting. I think that will ruin some of the cool things we have going on. So that will be in another Let's Play sometime in the future. So let's see here. The next thing I really want to make is actually these. Optical processors and fiber optic cable. We have the circuits, plastic and solder. We need the fiber optic cable. And what does that take to make? Can we make it? It's right there. Oh, we need chrome acid for this as well, or chromic acid. So yeah, the thing we talked about last episode about getting chrome, I think that is the next thing we should work towards. And let's just leave this be for a little bit. We could just help build this train track. So trains go in as soon as we request some refined iron. But let's just give it a test and see what happens if they can't deliver. So let's just leave it here. Might not do a request unless it has a way to go to the train station. That is what I'm hoping. So let's take a train and make some chrome. Pretty much chromic acid, refined chrome with sulfuric acid. So a good place to make this might just be over here somewhere. Maybe up here. But we are in a situation where we need quite a bit more rails. So we might just expand this to one more to give ourselves a bit more production. There we are. It's annoying missing rails when we can easily solve it. So let's take a train right to the other side of the base. Pretty much over here. Oh, I could do it right here, maybe making the chrome, because we have the room for it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inputs. I think that will be enough. So let's just go here and check. Oh, train, come back. You have to remember to be in the train when you activate it. That is normally a quite good thing to do. So chrome. It needs 2 inputs. We have those 2 in abundance, hopefully. And then it will have 1 output. And the output will be needed for, right here, the fiber optic cable. So should we do it right there or save that for somewhere else? To be honest, we could do it in here instead. I think that might be better. Or we have the plastic here, so we might do that. Let's see, fiber optic cable. How much are you used for? Let's just not block the track here, and then we'll discuss this. Here we are. So let's just check fiber optic cable. There we are. You are used for those. And how much of these do we need? Quite a lot. So they'll definitely need something, because we don't want to craft them on site. That is horrible to do. So we'll need a ton of them. Might have to do it right here. What would be good, guys? Because I don't think 1 output will be enough of the cables. Though they do craft quite fast. So it might be. What should we do? What should we do? Where else are we using acid? We're actually using it in our mall, but I don't really want to do it right here. I think that will be a bit annoying, even though we could do it right here. But this cell is for something else than that. So let's just make it a new place. It shouldn't be a problem. We should have more than enough room for what we need to do. Oh, we have acid here as well. Going into these. So what if we make an input here? And just steal a sulfur from over here going that way. But that crosses a cell and I don't want to do that. And we are out of room here. Let's make it here. Or let's make it over here. And then take the output over here and in. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, that is what we're gonna do. So right here we'll just need 1 in. We should be able to get that from 2 different places and then 1 out. Oh wait, just 1 in. use the bottom too. The reason why I'm debating this so much is that I don't just want to put it down willy-nilly if I have to expand it at some point, since we will need quite a bit of this. And yeah. Let's do a bit of planning before we do something we're gonna regret. Could just do it right here. 1, 2, 3, so have this area to make it in. Let's do that instead. Then we have it somewhat centralized. Ooh, crossing tracks. At least we're moving a lot faster now. That's one of the things I had forgotten we did. So let's remove these. There we are. And let's set it up right here. So, chromic acid. Refine chroma and sulfur in. So let's just take the sulfur from the top. Here, and let's take down, where's it at? Train station in here to the right with the other output. Please place you down and give me input train. So that should be what we need to set it up here. And it's crafted in chemical plants. Do we have any on us? We have them here. Let's just place down 2. And then we should run the fluid in the middle, and then we can run. Well, let's see how we should do this. Chromic. Oh yeah, it's output as a fluid. That's right. So yeah, we'll do a pipe in the middle. We'll do an input out here. I think we'll do what we did last time. What if we do... If we do this, we can place them directly against each other. So if we do it right here, then we'll do belts here, we'll do pipes here, going in, and then we can set down one more on each side. So here, here, and what if we do one right here then, and a pipe, and then power in the middle. Does this work the way I want it to? That is the big question. Pipe, 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 pipe. How is this for a setup? Because then we'll just have the chrome going on the lines out here. So let's just request some chrome to begin with. I would like to do 10k, but I don't think we have that much chrome in storage. How much do we have? Is chrome from gold? It's not that. This is platinum, I'm guessing. Yeah. So where's chrome from? Platinum. Oh, it's also from the iron. So iron is extremely important. So we should have a ton of chrome over here. 16. We could request 10 at a time then. Just to fill up the train a bit. And then say chrome. Negative 15,000. So that should give us a train of chrome coming in. We will have it output to right here with fluid out. Let's see, fluid in, fluid out. And then we'll just hook it up somewhere good. If we start in the middle, it's always easier to expand out, I find. So let's try right there. Get you over here as well. And then we'll just need the inputs from this one. Refine chrome, good. Do a small balance as always. We should really get this into our blueprint at some point. And that's a chrome hooked up. We'll just need 2 belts, might be enough. I think 2 belts will be overkill. But that should be fine right here. Yeah, because then we'll just, of course I did it the almost way, but would be fine. Something like this should be, oh, I wanted up one more. And I'll show you in just a minute why I'm thinking that will be the best solution. Please go this way. Here, and you can stop going down that way. And then why I wanted this one is because I want to hook this one up like that, supplying to both sides, and then we'll want sulfur in right here. Let's see, sulfur, sulfuric acid, negative 100,000. We'll fill these. We have that coming in. And then we should be able to just expand this one down. If we just take this one and place it right next to it. No idea how much chrome this will produce, but I think it will be good. And right there, we should be able to jump it down. So this has hooked all of this up with acid. How fast are these? No idea if this can supply this much. There we are. Give it a small amount of power and let's see this in action. Let's put it in the middle instead. Looks a bit better. So now this is working. Should get chrome in. Chrome should get distributed into these, and we'll just output it into this one. So just do it like this. Might not be the best solution, but it gets the job done. There we are, and let's just do that to make it able to expand down if needed. Don't know if it will be, but now we at least have it set up. So a sulfuric acid, is that still going strong? It is not going strong. You are missing petroleum, and our petroleum is completely empty. Is that what I'm reading? So it seems like petroleum is starting to become an issue again. This is refining area. Let's just put an oil on it. And are we missing oil? What is going on here, guys? Why ain't the... Oh, water? What? Oh, we can't deliver water fast enough anymore. So we have to set up some more output stations if we want to deliver it by train, and we really want to. So let's just set up a second water train. I had not noticed that that would be an issue, or expected that would be an issue. So let's just go and solve that little issue. And one of the issues is that we'll only do in one at a time. And that is just the way I've set it up. Probably not the most optimal solution. Fluid out. Let's do a second one. And if we just do this, and then we can hook it up this way over here. Hopefully these can solve themselves out. Supplying water to these tanks, and then everything can run. So this should double our water output. Don't know if these can supply enough, but yeah, that will at least give us 2. We should probably start to make an area right here where we can just pump out a ton of water from like 8 stations or something like that. I think that could be quite cool. But here we are supplying water to the network. Oh yeah, remember to hook them up again. Whoops. I was like, why isn't anything flowing in? That could have been so bad if I hadn't noticed that. And these are more than strong enough to handle the inputs. Water and water. So that will give us twice as much water in the system, and hopefully that will make these run without issues again. So back to our other project. Imagine running out of water. That was quite silly. So here's the chrome flowing in. How is our thing over here looking? Look at all that sweet iron. Doesn't look like it can keep up at the moment, but hopefully it will sort itself out as soon as we have enough steel or enough iron stored up. I think it will. And that means these are starting to work again. It means we're producing chrome, titanium, and that activates the rest of the base. Good, good, good. I cannot complain about that in any way, shape, or form. How's plastic looking? 14k. That is fine for now. Hopefully, oh, we should probably give it a bit more speed. I can see that because we have a ton of these not working. So here we are, all the way down, and let's upgrade that part. So yeah, that should give us what's called, oh, that takes a long time to empty. Give us more plastic out quite soon. While we're at it, we might as well just make a few more cells, so our robots have something to do. Or we might actually have enough. But chromic acid should be producing. That means we should start to make the fiber optic production. So free inputs. Where is a good place for free inputs? Let's just mark this with chromic acid. And we could do free inputs. Could actually do it right here. So 1, 2, and then output it on this side. Do this side of the cell. Yeah, let's do that. I think they're quite high volume, the fiber optic cables, so I think that'll be a good way to do it. So there and here. And let's run down here and set it up. Let's just watch for trains so we don't get ourselves killed. We've done enough of that. Our batteries is stored as well. All 5k. Should we get a few more than 5k? Let's set it to 10k instead. Go. That's working. That's working very, very good. So fiber optic cable should be very simple to set up. I can't see any issues with what we're about to do. And then we'll do one more in over here. And then we'll need a plastic in as well. Oh, never mind. We need 2 fluids in. So we'll do 1, 2 in, fluid in 1, fluid in number 2. There we are. Give this some power, please. And then right here we want glass ingots. How many do we have stored up? I think we have quite a bit. And where is, there it is. Yeah, 144k. So we have more than enough glass ingots. So that is coming in now. And then we'll just need the 2 other things down here, being the plastic and the chromic acid. So you'll be our plastic. 100k, and chromic acid 100k as well. It's 100k. Now to do the setup. Oh, not that one. This one. Chemical plants. Let's get a few to our person again, as always. It makes building the designs a bit easier. And there we are. 10 please. And then we'll just figure out where to put this. So it has 2 fluids in and 1 input. So I think the way we should do it should be double fluids. Don't we have a double fluid input somewhere? I thought we did. That's just double fluids. Oh, what about... No. We'll just make a new one. I can't remember if we have a double fluid input anywhere. We do up here, but that was no output. So let's just build a new one. I think that'll be good. Output in... So what if we do something like this? Cables. They are gonna take up a ton of room, and I want 2 belts in the middle. One for output and one for input. Yeah, isn't that what we want to do? It is. Move you over there instead. Because then we can do this. Where is it? There we are. We'll do in, out. And then we'll do... So this should be the outputs on both sides now. Out here, out there. Then we'll just do this times 2. Down here and move these. Whoops. So copy you two to right here and you two right here to... That looks silly. Very, very silly. Let's do it ourselves. And there we are. Oh, not there we're not. That's what I'm saying. We have to move it down 1 because of the double inputs. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. And get all this hooked up. Here we are. This is looking good. So this should be almost modular now. Pretty much just need this one in the middle. And that should be our setup for these. I think this one will be fast enough to get them out. That is the plan. 2 every 1 second. Might have to upgrade him to a blue one, but hopefully not. Nothing's coming in yet. This should all be going. So at some point these will start to work again as soon as these start. But it seems water has become a real Achilles heel of our system. And is that just because we're missing trains? It might be something as simple as that. So let's just rectify that very, very quickly. 1, 2, give it some fuel. And you can go to the depot. Please go there. Let's just take 1 more. I know it's possible to blueprint this, but I don't know. Actually don't know why I'm not doing it. But let's just get some more fluid wagons. I can see that is becoming an issue. Please go to the depot. Hopefully we have enough room to store them all. This is becoming quite congested. But that is fine. Should probably landfill some of this. Oh well, that is not something to do right now. But I think this will be our setup for fiber optic cables, and first thing next episode I think will be us fixing all that and hooking it up to make it look a lot better. So I'll end the episode here. A few days ago, one of you asked where you can get the blueprints for this, and as always, I'm uploading my save games to Patreon every 5 episodes. And if you want, please do comment if you want to. Also want blueprints uploaded. I'll probably only upload this blueprint book, and I'll leave the rest. This one I won't up. I could upload this one, but I don't know how useful it is for you guys. But do comment if you want one or the other. I'm happy to help either way. But yeah, please like, subscribe, and comment, and then I will see you in the next episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.